Good morning. So I'm getting a word from the Lord. Still working on this. The word this morning that I'm getting is about passing tests. And that we are all being given tests over the last years during what has been transpiring, and God has been observing how we hold up during those tests. And the part of the test that most of us failed was the Good Samaritan test. Because the Holy Spirit sent out a call to people who God knew would be available and able to hold that call and actually be Christ-like in this earth. But what happens in these cases many times is that a touch of the glory can reveal a person's heart. And when they have that glory in their hands, who are they? And then God will send in situations that need ministering to, that need the Good Samaritan, that God called that Good Samaritan and knew that Good Samaritan would be equipped, gave everything that Good Samaritan, more than even gave the glory to that Good Samaritan. That Good Samaritan was like blessed by God. And then God sent in the ministering angels came in, and they came in bearing the beloved that needed ministered to, however that looked. And in most cases, we failed that test. We didn't want to give that glory away. We had it all wrong. And because we got it wrong, we might have even cost lives that only we could have helped out. And instead, we might have even brought on suffering and thought, oh, here's an opportunity for me to enforce my brute force, my godlike glory, and watch this person squirm. Let me see if I can destroy their life. Fail. 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 At that point, usually what happens is a little bit of a taste of your own medicine, and then we get to take that how far we want. It depends on how sick you are and how much medicine you're going to get. And the Holy Spirit is that medicine, and that is the Spirit of truth. And it's going to burn your hide. If your hide is what you're trusting in, if you think you can just walk around inflicting suffering on the already insufferable, when God is here to release the captives, to make the captives free. If you've come to push victimhood on people, blaming people who are crying out about their need, when God has come in the room and said, what do you need? And people are being honest, and you've come in to badger people for their honesty, to take advantage of that. Yeah, talking to you. We've all been that person. God is patient, full of grace, and will give us many chances. But some hearts are not available. They're sold out to the devil. You can use all kind of BS to excuse your behavior. Oh, I'm like a trickster, or I'm this, or I'm that. No, you're not. You're a human just like the rest of us, and you get a choice. Be a good person or a bad person. You can inflict pain on others, or you can show love. I'm not talking about the fake kind of love, where you just look away from every, like, disregard of wholesomeness or whatever that God is trying to do on the earth right now. You have to have a voice. Love speaks out. Jesus is the ultimate example of love. And he spoke out to the point of death. Okay, so what do you got compared to that? Fiery. It's fiery. My whole town of Phoenix, Oregon burnt up in 2020. Like 3 months after I left. Moved to New York. But I knew the fire was coming. Several years before that. I've known it my whole life.